And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And with just about half the season in the books, checking in on the top rookies, starting to establish themselves as legit NBA talent. Well, you look at George. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And I know he hasn't really separated himself from the rest of the rookie class, but you can really see his NBA potential. When you watch him play.
And he's got plenty of room to grow, Greg. We're only a few months into his NBA career. With his upside, he could develop into a terrific player down the road.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Goodwin in at the two-guard spot. And for the Wizards, they've got Johnson. Chris Middleton is out there with Sarr. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Poole in at the one. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Johnson with it. Down low from 8 feet away. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Cleveland. They've risen to third in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, for the Lakers, they've used the doubters to fuel their strong showing this season. Game after game, each guy seems to play with a big chip on his shoulder.
Now here's Brogdon. Kick out to Poole. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Really no surprise. Terrific accuracy from deep.
James against Johnson. James inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Poole against Doncic. Got a piece of it. James with a steal. Here's Goodwin. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's James. Outside Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Outside Brogdon. Middleton up top from about 19. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Yes, so confident from the mid-range. Middleton, I mean, I love seeing him look to score from there.
It's stolen by Poole. And the Wizards on the break. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Poole against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits the trifecta.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Richard, after going undrafted back in 2016, what a career for Dorian Finney-Smith.
Approaching a decade in this league. He's been a starter for most of that time, but he continues to be the definition of a 3-and-D glue guy.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Washington. Releases. Rebounded by Johnson.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Sarr. Back to Poole. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Intelligent move by Poole, taking advantage of what the pick and roll opens up.
Doncic into the lane. And it's in there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic. One shot.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Poole. 17 points in his last outing. From deep. Rebound by the Lakers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Goodwin. Back to Doncic. And here's James. Sarr pulls it in.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Outside for Brogdon. Fires from deep. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. Doncic hits them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And here's Brogdon. No points so far. Pass to Poole. Fires it. And another miss by Washington. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Doncic on the wing. He shoots it. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 7.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Poole against Doncic. Three-pointer is up. Middleton bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic against Poole. Pass to Goodwin. On the wing, Finney-Smith. And right away, they match. Second bucket on the night. Washington has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Washington calls timeout. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
Johnson. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Chris Middleton.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
Shoots it from the corner, and there's Poole on the assist by Sarr. Poole's got his third basket on the night right there.
And a catch and shoot. Oh, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Doncic passes to Goodwin, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Doncic outside. Over Poole. Doncic, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Brogdon into the lane. No luck on that one. Doncic outside. Pass to Goodwin. Over Middleton. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. And so it's Washington with it. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one. Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Poole against Doncic. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And that one's good. Poole.
I love seeing Poole carve his way inside. He's not just a shooter. He has the speed to put defenses in a bad spot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now, here is James. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Now here's Middleton. It's Hayes with the rebound. James deciding where to go with it. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Poole, the pass to Brogdon. Doncic pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Now here's Hayes. Doncic outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Wizards shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. He gets it in there. And the Wizards lead by 4.
You're not going to see Brogdon take many mid-range jumpers, but when he does, he makes most of them.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Doncic finds James. Doncic against Poole. Another miss by Doncic.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Middleton passes to Brogdon. The 3. Another miss by Brogdon.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Goodwin. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Goodwin's got 5 now.
Every time this man gets an assist, it feels like every other night he just moves up the all-time leaderboard.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. All right, Grant, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
Here's Connect. 8 points in his last time out. Hachimura from long range. Kispert grabs a miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Bay. Back to Kispert.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Poole with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. And there's Poole on the assist from Kispert. 14 points for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
They get it again. For three, George. And the Wizards with another three.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
E.C. Banley, welcome to the floor, your Wizards High Squad.
Checked in for Washington. A lot of talented passers entered the league this season. Let's take a look at the rookies with the best assist numbers. Lakers trail by 8. Now Doncic. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards.
Now here's Hachimura to the left side wing. And here's Connect outside. Can they get it? Koloko. Doncic right side. Pass to Goodwin. Out to Hachimura. Launches it. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Washington leading by 6. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Connect. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
Now here's Kispert. 9 points in his last outing. And no good. Good D by Doncic. Lakers trail by 4. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Into the lane. Washington with a rebound. George with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
On the court.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Oh, he got it! He got it to go at the buzzer!
Wow.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for Washington, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. coming your way right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
But we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second-chance points.
The Lakers trail. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Koloko in at the 5. Here's George. Good key by Vanderbilt.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Hachimura outside. Johnson with a double team. And here's Connect outside. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Washington has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Bay with a screen from deep. Johnson. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Koloko's got 4 rebounds in the game. Vincent outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Lakers lead by 1. Washington shooting just 42% so far in the game. And here's Johnson. Hachimura covering. Bay finds George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And the Wizards making a change here. Gills checked in. George hits them both. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Vincent. No points yet. Pass to Hachimura. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Using that 6'8", 230 frame. Hachimura powering through that contact with ease.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
Pass to George. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Bay. Tipped. And here's Vincent. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Koloko. He's covered by Bay. Here's Connect. Vanderbilt with a screen. Shot clock at 3. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, Connect isn't a speedster on the drive, but there's some real muscle behind his motion.
The Wizards trail by 4. Bay outside. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Koloko. They set a pick. Hachimura left side. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. Kispert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Carrington. Bay from long range. Buries it from 3. Bay's got 5.
Well, Bay knows his team needs this from him, and he's just finding ways to get productive at the arc.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
The Wizards have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Carrington. He's covered by Vincent. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Gabe Vincent.
Second team foul.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Timeout on the floor. Los Angeles timeout. Here they come, DC family. It's your Wizards answer.
Checked in for Johnson. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Washington. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for, and time is of the essence. First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Off the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Vincent's got his first basket.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Vanderbilt against George. Here's Bay. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
That was such a closely contested game. They just didn't have the energy to win the tug of war at the end.
Now here's Vincent. Out to Hachimura. Here's Connect. It's rebounded by Washington. Kispert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Champagnie. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Third team foul. At the line for Washington, Justin Champagnie. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. That one misses.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
here is James. Tight defense on him. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you.
And LeBron's his big boy basketball on full display.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Saddiq Bey, he's checked in for Washington.
At the line for 1.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Now here's Kispert. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. From deep arm. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Connect. Pass to James. Out to Hachimura. Here's Vincent. Off the mark there with a 3. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Bey with a screen on James. Now here's Bey. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Bey's got 8 here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Vincent outside to the left wing. And here's Connect outside. Nails it from 3. Connect's got 7.
Yeah, the rookie with the answer. Connect saying, I am ready for prime time.
Washington calls timeout. Comes in for George, and it's Jordan Poole in for Kispert.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Washington with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Poole outside. Outside Brogdon. High arcing shot. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
Washington has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Bey. Poole against Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
The D has to be more careful because Poole, look, he excels at drawing contact on the way up.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Free throw good. Poole.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And both free throws good for Poole. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Doncic. Shots blocked.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
That puts him in the lead. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Here's Doncic. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Middleton finds Poole. Back to Middleton. Here's Sarr. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
And also dynamic defensively. His 4 blocks helping set the tone at that end of the floor.
Here's Doncic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, a beauty. Aggressive move by Middleton. Slamming it in to make a statement.
Here's Doncic. The Lakers with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Look at Poole showing the range.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Lakers trail by 6. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now, nobody spends more time in the paint than LeBron James. He knows he's going to get the contact, and he still goes in there.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period. Doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Both free throws good from James.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Poole outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Some solid defense from Hayes. And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 4. Rebounded by Brogdon. Washington has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. And let's take a look at the top rookie rebounders. Second is Alex Sarr.
Rebounding is a skill that can easily translate into the pro game. He had a reputation for being good on the boards, and he has certainly delivered on that.
Lakers trail by 4. Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. Kicks it to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3-point field goal.
James has got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
As always, things getting interesting in the West. And look at the standings. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
I think for Los Angeles, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Doncic, covered by Johnson. To the right side. 11 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice speed by Brogdon. Excellent at whipping those passes to open teammates.
Here comes Luka. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The Wizards making a switch here. Base checked in.
Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Brogdon finds Bey. Poole from long range. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Finney-Smith. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 3. Bey, right side. Here's Sarr.
Los Angeles foul.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Hey, guys. The Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
There's a screen. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. The Lakers with a rebound. Hayes has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Wizards leading by 4. Brogdon, the pass to Middleton. Back to Brogdon. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Well, Los Angeles. Clock in the game clock. He was all alone on that one. Goodwin's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's the thing. That's why he's going to be top 5 all-time in assists. LeBron James just drops dimes.
It's blocked. They recover it. Now Brogdon. 1 second left. And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. What a performance for Jordan Poole. He's been the story for the Washington Wizards. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they've stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jordan Poole. Man, is he getting it done today.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Doncic with it. We've got Sarr. Jordan Poole out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Johnson, and it's Middleton in at the four-man position. That's the group for Washington right now. And so Middleton will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Three-point lead, and a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now, here is James. Defense is right there. LeBron, just too much to handle inside.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Back to Poole. Up and over Doncic. And that one's good. Poole's got 24 points. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Sarr. Poole against Doncic. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Oh, there's the alley. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Look, you got to commend Brogdon. Whenever a small guy is willing to take the punishment on the way up, you got to commend him.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
Here's a guy, Brogdon, that led the league from the stripe. Not the player you would choose to send to the line.
James inside, covered by Johnson. Hayes, the pass to Finney-Smith. Double team on James. The open shot, Doncic. Again, the Lakers.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Poole outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting 1 of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Poole. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Double team on James. Here's Goodwin. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Goodwin's got 11.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Middleton, left side. 6 to shoot. Poole for 3. Poole with the answer. Cash it in on the 3.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Monday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Charlotte Hornets.
This road stretch could be rough. They just haven't executed at all away from home. So they're going to have to figure out those problems and figure them out soon.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Time to get excited, everyone. DCville, and here's the Ice Club. Make some noise. Attention fans, now on the court, it's your Ice Club. Make some noise, and let them hear it. Here's what great t-shirts, get on your feet, and get loud.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Austin Reeves.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Brogdon, the pass to Sarr.
Lakers foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. James with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Goodwin passes to James. Here's Goodwin. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Poole's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Sarr. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. James double teamed. Poole against Doncic. Here's Goodwin. This one for 3. Can't get it to drop. It's Poole on the wing, guarded by Doncic, and they take the lead. Poole's got 29.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Back to Finney-Smith. Pass to James. Right wing. Here's Goodwin. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Brogdon. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Back to Poole. Clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on that one. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura's checked in for James, and Connect subbed in for Goodwin. And the second free throw is good. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Pass to Sarr. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Sarr's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well, and that's a very intriguing package.
Now here's Brogdon. Back to Poole. Poole gets it in close.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And here's Doncic. Give him 23. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 7 points for the quarter. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Poole for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Hayes. Still without a bucket. And he gets it to go.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to Sarr. And here's Poole. Inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Out to Hachimura. 4-3. Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Fades. Here's Hayes with 1 on the clock. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Brogdon. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Doncic. There's the drive.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Pass to Brogdon. From 15 feet away. And no good, trying to use the glass. Well, the Lakers shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. And here's Connect outside. And they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That'll be a second foul of the game. Washington making some changes. Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Middleton. And Corey Kispert subbed in for Brogdon. And the Lakers also making a change. Koloko's checked in. And so it's the Lakers with it. Hachimura with a screen on Poole. For the lead. Deflected. And a fast break now for the Wizards. A good look from Johnson. Rebound by the Lakers. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Bey. To the inside. Sarr. Back to Bey. Kispert outside. Sarr passes to Poole. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Connect. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic with it. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
George, he's checked in for Johnson. The Lakers also with a sub. Vanderbilt's checked in. Shot clock at 5. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Now here's Poole. He's got 34. That one is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The Lakers shooting around 41%. Here's Doncic for the lead. It's rebounded by George. The Wizards shooting 35% in the third quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Wizards, Corey Kispert. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
For the lead. Oh, Doncic unfazed by the defense.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Poole, the pass to Bay.
2 minutes.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
Los Angeles foul. Luka Doncic. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Lakers on D. They lead by 1. Pass to Kispert from the arc. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Defenders have to play Doncic tightly. He knows that and uses the pump fake to his advantage.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just own that part of the floor in this one.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Sarr. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Kispert, the pass to George. Basket counts. George has got 7 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Out to Hachimura. Doncic outside. Tries again. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
That's good from Doncic. Hits both from the stripe. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Pass to Bay. Here's Champagnie. Here's Carrington. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. No problems knocking that one down. Kispert's got his second basket of the night.
Showing great poise. Passes up his own shot for something better.
Now here's Doncic. The D's right on him. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Bay. Shot clock at 6. George, a screen on Vanderbilt. Kicks it to George. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. George has got 10 points in the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Wizards out in front, up 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. We've got Jarred Vanderbilt. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura, and it's Koloko in at the 5, roaming the paint. George outside, from outside the arc. Vincent grabs a miss. The Lakers trail. They swipe it. Here's Carrington. Can't hit from in close. Vincent up top, defended by Kispert, and he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Vincent at the line for 1.
And Washington shooting just 42% so far in the game. Kispert outside. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Third personal foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. George outside. Pass to Carrington. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Gabe Vincent.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Carrington. 2 shots.
He makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Lakers shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. They set the screen. He takes it in. Out to Hachimura. Pass to Vanderbilt. Hachimura outside. Here's Vincent. Rebounded by Champagnie. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Count the basket. And the Wizards lead by 3.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Out to the wing. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. Here's Carrington. deflected. Here's Hachimura. From 13 feet, down it goes.
When Rory hits the mid-range, it makes him that much tougher to handle.
Pass to Champagny. Bay against Vanderbilt. The three, George. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vincent outside. Here's the pick. Drives to the hoop. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Lakers, Gabe Vincent. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. Here's Carrington. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Knocked loose. Vanderbilt with it. Now count it for Vincent. Vincent's got 9 points now in the second half.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Bay outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Just 5 on the clock. George for 3. Washington again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. James up top. James double team. Left side, Vanderbilt. Now Vincent. Back to Vanderbilt. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Bay. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Bay against Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism. Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Now here is James. Defended by Kispert. Vincent. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 7 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George feels it out a bit. Here's Carrington. The 3 ball. Pure from 3-point range. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
Here's Carrington. George outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vincent with the ball. Out to James. James double teamed. Vanderbilt to pass to Vincent. It's hauled in by Carrington. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Champagny. On the wing, Bay. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Back to Kispert. Here's Champagny. Here's George. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Guarding James has always been a challenge. So good at getting the better of the defense.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from James. A new lineup here for Washington. Both free throws good from James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Here's Sarr. He's defended by Hayes. Doncic against Middleton. Up and in on the layup.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Doncic against Poole. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Middleton. Here's Sarr. He's defended by Hayes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
The Wizards, Sarr taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Koloko, he's checked in for Hayes. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Lakers lead by 3. And here's Doncic. Doncic throws it down.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Poole against Doncic. It's Poole to drive. The Lakers with a rebound. Now here is James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Johnson on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Brogdon. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Not to be deterred. LeBron.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Poole against Doncic. Now, here is James. He's covered closely. Rebounded by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Middleton. And here's Poole. The 3. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Doncic. Book it off the crossover. Doncic has got 40 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Huh.
And the Wizards call timeout.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to the team. And they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Wizards trail by 6. Steps back. Here's Poole. Got a piece of it. Doncic against Poole. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Poole. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Doncic. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter. He shoots. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Washington has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Here's Poole. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. .119 left in the fourth. James outside. No good on the 3. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. Outside Johnson. Let's go with a 3. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Middleton. Johnson on the wing. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Wizards foul. Malcolm Brogdon. First personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
And the Wizards call timeout.
Easy, a big round of applause for your Wizards. You can sing.
Los Angeles. Goodwin comes in for Doncic.
All right, everybody. Those were your Wizards dancers. Make some noise.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
Oh, you have to want the ball in big moments, and Jordan Poole absolutely wanted that shot. I just love this young man's mentality.
Defensive foul. Christian Koloko. First personal
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge
The plays under video review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
With some changes, Knecht comes in for Vanderbilt, and Doncic has subbed in for Goodwin. Free throw good. Poole.
It's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Lakers, Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Dorian Finney-Smith. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. From deep, Johnson. And it's Knecht with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Malcolm Brogdon. Third personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, Knecht. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. fires away from way outside. No good. So we see the Lakers get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
NBA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, it's been a long road trip away from home. Aside from wins, what are you looking to accomplish?
Well, for us, I think it's great to be on the road. I mean, it's just us. You know, you kind of have like a bunker mentality when it's just you on the road. It's just us. That's it. You know, so we're far away from our home. So it's just, you know, like I said, it's all about us and how we continue to try to get better, especially with our young guys. You know, I think it's a good experience for all of them.
Growing that mentality will definitely help come playoff time. Thanks, LeBron.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Luka Doncic.